Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be me on this makeup look. Now I posted pictures on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat of this look a few days ago, and a lot of you guys were wondering how I did it. They wanted me to post a video on a tutorial on how I did this makeup because I have faux freckles, I have a pop of color, got the bomb lashes, the lip gloss, all of that shebang, and then I got the glow. So if you want to see how I got this look, definitely keep on watching the video. Hey everybody, so starting off this look, I'm going to be using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Toffee as a base for my eyeshadows. And yes, please excuse my ashy ass hands, they are damn near white after washing makeup brushes before I started recording. Now I'm going into my Violet Voss Holy Grail palette, and I'm using the color Are You Kidding Me with a fluffy brush to distribute that in my transition area. Make sure you use windshield wiper motions. Next, in the same palette, I'm going into Brownie Points, and I'm just going to put that all over my crease, also using windshield wiper motions and making sure I blend it seamlessly into the transition color. The whole focal point of this is just to add depth to the eye. Next, I'm going to be using a Colourpop Super Shock shadow from the K-pop line, and this one is named Sunset Blvd. This has a pearlized finish, and if you guys are unaware, using Colourpop eyeshadows with your fingers to apply them is a lot more efficient than using a brush. Your finger just picks up more product. These eyeshadows are really creamy, so they just work better with fingers. And I'm just putting that all over my lid. Then I'm going to go back and clean up my crease with Brownie Points. Next, I'm going to be using these lashes from Lena Lashes in the style Lala, and I'm also going to be using white eyeliner in my waterline, which I probably won't show on camera. And here I am just applying them. I'm using my Ardell lash glue, the dark kind. It really doesn't matter what type of glue you use, it's really all preference. And I won't be using any eyeliner on the top today. So next I'm going to be using my Maybelline Baby Skin primer, and this was my first time ever using it, my first time buying it, and I like it. And then I'm using my Maybelline Matte and Poreless foundation in the color 355 Coconut, which is my favorite drugstore foundation, and I'm blending that in with a damp beauty blender, DAMP, damp. I don't know how y'all be doing it with the dry ones, but the damp ones is where it's at. It just helps blend it so much more seamlessly. Next, I'm using two other new products. I'm using some NYX HD concealers. This one is pretty close to my skin tone. It goes by the name of Nutmeg, but I also purchased another color which is way lighter, and it's in the color Glow, which I mixed in for my perfect highlighting shade. And I really love these because they go on so smooth and so creamy, and it's really easy to blend out. So I definitely am happy with my purchase, especially for this to be my first time using it, and it really pulled the look together. It wasn't cakey. It just blended perfectly with the beauty blender. Now I'm going back in with the color Glow just to add a little more brightness to my highlight, and again I'm going to blend that out with my damp beauty blender sponge. Then I'm going to set my face, well, my highlighted areas with my Sacha buttercup powder. This is really a holy grail product for brown skin ladies because it doesn't give off any flashback as long as you brush all of the powder off. Now I will be baking with this for about 10 minutes. It won't be 10 minutes in the video, but yeah. And then I'm going to move on to my Black Radiance Pressed Powder in Rich Mahogany with my Vanity Planet contour brush. And I'm just going to be contouring my cheeks, my jawline, and my forehead. And then I'm going to clean under my contour using my Sacha Buttercup powder once again. So after baking for 10 minutes, now I am brushing away all of the powder using my Real Techniques buffer brush. This really does the job with getting all of the powder off. Now I'm going back in with the contour brush just to, you know, darken some areas. And then I'm setting my face. And now I'm going to be using that same Black Radiance Pressed powder and that angle brush to contour my nose. Now I'm using these two green colors in a black eyeshadow from my Morphe palette. I forgot the name of it, but I'm just using that to line my waterline and add some color. Now I'm using my Ofra mascara to clump my bottom lashes. You guys know I like them spidery. Now I'm using my Laura Geller blush in the color Papaya. This is really, really pretty. I really didn't use it at first. I slept on it, but now I love it. Now I'm going into my PUR Strobe Palette. This is really a holy grail for me because it just really intensifies any powder highlights that you put on top of them, because this is a cream based product. So I'm just putting it on all of the areas that I highlight normally with my powder highlights. And then I'm going to go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Sundipped Glow Kit, and I'm going to use the color Summer to just add on top of where I put the PUR Strobe Palette. And as you can see, it just really gives off that gleam. And I'm also going to add Summer in my inner corners and under my brow bone as well. So now the fun part, I'm using this brush that I got in my clay liner from Tarte, and I'm just using the tip of it with a brown eyeliner. It doesn't really matter if it's an eyeliner, lip liner, as long as it's creamy. And I'm just dabbing it on top of the eyeliner so that I can add my faux freckles, which is pretty much the foolproof way. You don't really want to do it with applying the pencil straight to your face, because the freckles can come off too dark and forced, which happened my first time with trying this look, but I learned, and this is my process for more realistic looking fake freckles. So now for the lips, I'm going to use that same brown liner I was using for my faux freckles and line my lips. This is actually an eyeliner, but I really don't discriminate. Eyeliners can be used as lip liners. Lip liners can be used as eyeliners. Bada boom, bada bing. Just sanitize them, boys. Now I'm using my Colourpop Ultra Glossy Lip in the color Weho. And now I'm setting my face with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And then I'm going back with my Ofra Setting Spray to make sure nothing is moving ever. And whoosh, this is the final look, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you guys give this video a thumbs up, because I really enjoyed this look, and I know a lot of people were asking for a tutorial on it. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.